Announced earlier this year at the 2024 Mining Indaba, the Junior Mining Exploration Fund aims to enable eligible South African junior mining companies to access funds for prospecting work, increase access to mine ore bodies, and promote economic inclusion. This is a first of its kind 400 million rand fund between the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, the Council for Geosciences, and the Industrial Development Corporation.
In our agreement with the IDC, we agreed that we would both contribute 50% each, and we managed to secure 200 million rands from National Treasury into the next financial year. And IDC said they will then match rand for rand what we are putting on the table. And really, this is a startup. 400 million rands in exploration terms is not a lot of money. So from where we sit, our take is that this is a mere start.
The Junior Mining Council represents junior and emerging miners at the Minerals Council, an employer policy promoting organization representing 90% of South African mining by value. It says South Africa's global exploration investment has dropped over the years and is currently attracting below 1% of a sector that has multiple economic and employment benefits.
South Africa, we've dropped to below 1% of global exploration funds. We were 5% 15 years ago. So a process was put in place comprising the DMRE, Council for Geoscience and the Minerals Council to develop a strategy. And part of that strategy was, one part was having a mining cadastre, which has been announced. And the second part was also to looking at some kind of funding for exploration, given the fact that it's such a high-risk activity. And the fund is welcome. The applicants can apply for anything between 5 million and 45 million for a worthy project.
Junior miners are looking to benefit from the fund in closing some of their operating challenges. One of them is Mendi Malebe from a 100% black-owned mining company called Letabo Exploration.
Those companies who, like Letabo Exploration, have had to continue and grow without funding and make means will definitely also contribute to the local economy, employment. It will reduce a lot of financial pressure as an industry. We suffer in terms of lack of access to finances, access to information, access to markets.
The department says there are certain criteria that applicants should meet, encouraging eligible junior miners to approach the department and the IDC to submit applications and for clarity.
Firstly, before you can have access to funding, you need to be legal. So you need to have a legal entity, and that legal entity must have a valid prospecting right issued by the Department of Mineral Resources and Energy, because then you are in good standing with the government for starters. And your business must, when we look at your prospecting right, which is accompanied by a prospecting work program, it must give us an indication that there is at least a potential for about 5 and more years.
But some artisanal and small-scale miners say they will not qualify for this funding due to stringent requirements. The National Association of Artisanal Miners says they'll explore other funding mechanisms outside the fund.
As NAM, we welcome the IDC Junior Mining Exploration Fund, and we will be setting up an exploration company that will be focused on the artisanal and small-scale exploration activities, and we look forward to ensuring that artisanal and small-scale miners have a meaningful participation in the mining sector.
The fund has for now limited applications to some minerals including copper, nickel, graphite, lithium and rare earth elements, with applications set to close on the 12th of July 2024. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.